90 of Genius Take the Wheel. Damn, we're 10 away from 300 episodes. That's crazy. Yes, I'm fully aware I look crazy right now. I'm fully aware how crazy I look. And I don't care. I will say, I am going on vacation. In a few weeks. And I will be hitting up Ash the Barber in Bushwick, Brooklyn. I will be setting up something with her so that I can look like a productive human again. But right now, I don't really care what I look like. I think some of that might be some of the seasonal depression. But these days, I haven't really been caring too much about the way I look. But I have been caring about how I train. And I've been having a really good time training lately. And just kind of want to share with you guys like how I've been experiencing the training. So due to inclement weather last week, I used the gym. I used my apartment building's gym, which does not have a good leg press machine. But I figured, if I do just a squat and the deadlift, it would have still been a good workout without me risking injury or some other kind of calamity, because the weather was very harsh last Sunday. So I just kind of stayed at home, and instead of doing the leg press, I just did the squat and the deadlift at home. Well, what does that mean? That means that today would be the first day that I would be doing 3 sets of 5 on all of the strength lifts, including the leg press. And I can tell you that it was very difficult for a number of reasons. I've been going through some personal issues, trying to help other people with their personal issues. And it was really emotionally draining. And because of how emotionally draining it was, it really did mess up my sleeping pattern. It kind of messed up my overall mojo. And so it made me very tired. In fact, if you guys watch my my MMA live streaming show yesterday, the Filthy Casual MMA Watch Party, you will see that I did not host most of the show. Oh man, I love how birds find a way to shit on my car. They always find a way. Uh-oh. I definitely need a car wash now. Let's see if I can get this tilted. Okay. Birds find a way. But yeah, I really did not have a good time of it. Dealing with these personal issues, and because of that, I ended up really, really tired. I had to kind of go above and beyond a little bit, and because of that, I ended up passing out yesterday during the time where I should have been hosting the show, which really sucks. but I still thought that I would be able to, be okay. I thought I was going to be able to be okay for today's lifts, but I woke up so tired. Um, that it took me a while to just get out of the bed, and I basically only got out of the house at the time I wanted to be returning home from the gym. That's how bad it was. So when I started training, I actually felt kind of okay. I thought that my squat was actually very good until I looked and had somebody videotape my mechanics and found that my mechanics were actually not good. So that was very frustrating to proprioceptively believe that my squat was better than what it was, and then come to find out it really wasn't as good as I thought it was. That did kind of take away a little bit of my positive feelings about what I was doing. But I'm going to continue to work on my squat mechanic. I can tell you guys that the squat still felt easier. So even though it looked really ugly, I think that my mental approach to the mechanical portions of the squat, a lot of it have improved. It just hasn't improved the way that I thought it was. So I'm a little disappointed. The leg press was easy as hell again. I felt very confident with that. So next Wednesday, I'm going to do the a 5x5 at, what is that, 585? Is that what it is? 495, 585. Yes, 585 on the leg press. I'm going to do the full 5x5, and if it works out well, then I'm going to go up and wait for 3x3s. I really don't want to spend any real time doing 5x5s. Basically, when I get to the 5x5 level of any kind of strength, I immediately want to go up and weight 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 40 pounds, 50 pounds immediately, because I always want to stay on the bleeding edge as close to 1 RM as possible. Part of it is because I'm lazy. Part of it. It is a lot easier to do heavier for 9 reps total than it is to do slightly lighter for 25 reps. But my job is to get as close to 500 pounds lift. And so I want everything that I do to get me closer to that number. So I haven't really worked on the bench press at all, which is this is really not good. I really need to work on that bench press. But I'm kind of happy with the squat. The squat's improving, not as much as I'd like. It is not as good as I'd like. It will get better. My deadlift is getting to be very good. So the reason why I say that is because last week was the first time I did a total of 15 reps at 405, but I did not do the leg press in between the squat and the deadlift. Today was the first day I was doing all 3 movements on Sunday for all 3 sets of 5, and I recognize that the issues that I've had on the personal side, making me really, really tired, really had a deleterious effect on my ability to produce energy. The kind of energy that would produce the force necessary to get through today's training a lot easier. So I think I got to the gym around noon today when I wanted to get there at 9. And I didn't finish until, damn near 3:30, 3:45, and I really wanted to be done in an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours max. But I was feeling so lightheaded before my first set, after my first set, after the second set, that I neurologically just did not feel safe enough to try to displace the weight properly. I just kind of felt all kind of lightheaded. I felt like taking a nap. I knew my blood sugar was off, was pretty low. So all of these things, I look at all of these, factors, and I just decided that it just was not, it wasn't safe. And I had to wait until my body was actually ready for the kind of work that I wanted to get done. And my body wasn't ready, so I didn't force it. And it really took me a lot longer to get the work done that I really wanted to get done. It took me a lot longer than I wanted to. But the most important thing is that as much as I wanted to give up, particularly after the second set of 5 on the deadlift, I really wanted to give up and go home. In fact, I was thinking about quitting before my first set. When I went to go walk up to the bar at 4:05 on the deadlift, I immediately got lightheaded and I just walked away from the bar. And I had to eat some candy, sip some Gatorade, try to get my head together because I really felt like I was going to pass out. So instead of just going home, I just kind of sat and waited for the lightheadedness to pass. I ate some gummy candy to kind of get some blood sugar back up. I tried to get into a more positive frame of mind because I was starting to get psyched out. And I went when I was ready. So I'm very proud of the fact that I was able to get in 3 sets of 5 at 275 on the squat, 3 sets of 5 at 585 on the leg press, 3 sets of 5 at 405 on the deadlift. I'm actually Hey, what's up, brother? How you doing?
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
How's everything? I'm just coming home from the leg day at the other gym.
Oof. Driving after a leg day?
Yep.
Worst.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's right there it's just right there at 42nd Street,
Okay.
Times Square.
You ever like cramps post leg day?
Yeah, but I'm doing strength training right now. So when I do hypertrophy training, that's when I have the problem, especially like if I do like a lot of reps,
Yeah.
Upper body that I had to grip for, and then like trying to grip the steering wheel and then your hands cramp up. It's the worst. It's the worst.
I love
But,
the color on this thing.
Yeah, I love this car so much. But sometimes I like driving the other car, but the wife's driving that car today, so I'm stuck in the convertible.
Oh, man.
Life is just so
Sorry for
horrible.
that.
But I'll check you in the gym.
Yeah.
Maybe, I think I did give you my information, right?
I got you.
Yeah, I want to see if we can work together because I want to start getting my bench press together. I've been slacking on it, and I still would like to get close to 3 plates by the end of December. So let's talk about that. If you can help me out with that.
Yeah. I'll shoot you a text when I get inside.
Yeah. See, maybe if you have any time tomorrow, maybe we can at least put a couple of plates on the bar at least.
Weekdays tough because I don't know when I get out of work.
Right.
It's 9 to 5. But
Yeah, but it's not
9
9 to 5. Yeah.
But I'll text you in the afternoon.
Yeah.
You know my day's looking.
Yeah.
Can't promise.
Yeah, of course. But we'll try to work it together.
If not a weekend, I have more freedom with my schedules.
Yeah, just let me know, and then I'll try to get there. So I try to get pumped up early in the day, the better, so I can take pre-workout.
What time? The earliest I could do is like 6 o'clock.
PM.
Yeah. So I'll be in the office 9 to 5.
Then I'll probably take a non-stimulant. If we were doing some after work shit, I'll probably take a non-stimulant and probably bring the volume down a little bit.
Weekdays, probably around 6 is your best bet.
Yeah.
If you like earlier in the day, you do like Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. Probably a Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, but let's work it, man.
Alright, man. I'll see you out.
Or if you want to come with me one day to Beth Francis
Okay.
on Long Island, you know what I'm talking about, the powerhouse out of there. Yeah.
It's a cool gym.
See, if you want to come out there with me, you only have to say the word.
Alright.
Because I still got passes that I bought from there.
Okay.
Day passes.
Yeah, it's a cool gym. I've been there a couple times. They had like a Olympia type event. So we went
Yeah.
down there and had, whatever his name is, the head judge.
Yeah.
Steve Weinberger.
Uh-huh.
He was down there doing a thing. So I went down there for it a couple times. But yeah, it's a great environment.
Yeah, just let me know, and you can use one of the guest passes I have if you want to go train over there.
Okay.
It's all good.
Oh yeah.
We can make a day for that. Drive out to Long Island.
Alright, I'll text you when I get in.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, like I'm just in a mode where nothing is gonna stop me from getting that 500-pound deadlift in December. I need it. I know that I'm strong enough to do it. I have a feeling like I could do a 315 squat right now, but I'm not really happy with the mechanics of my squat. I'm maybe 70% happy with the mechanics of my squat. I'm not happy at how far my hips go back at the bottom when I'm trying to raise out of the bottom. So I need to focus better when I'm sitting at the bottom of the squat. And not let my hips flare out so much. Try to keep my hips as close to under the bar as possible. So I'm not really particularly happy with my squat right now, but I do know I'm gonna make it better. I've already worked on some of the cues with my clients, and they're already experiencing better squats and deadlifts. So I know that, in looking at my mechanics today, I'm still not where I'm supposed to be, but I know that the lift gets easier if I could control my body underneath the bar better. And so I thought I was there. It turns out that I wasn't, but I'm getting closer. My deadlift was not bad today. I felt very low energy today, and I still got 15 reps at 405 after completing the heavy squat and the heavy leg press. So I am not upset. I'm just a little bit disappointed. It took me a lot longer to get the work done, but it was worth it. It was really difficult today, but it was absolutely worth the effort. I can feel myself getting closer and closer to that 500-pound deadlift. I can feel myself crushing the 315 squat. I believe that the day that I actually go to max test on the squat, I might even hit 320 or 325. I could probably hit as heavy as 330 full range of motion for one rep. I just have that feeling. I could probably do that shit right now, but I'm going to stay patient. I'm going to stay the course. I'm going to keep to the program. Next Sunday, I might do the 5x5 in the squat, and I might do the 5x5 on the leg press. Or I'm thinking Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, I'm thinking that I may try for the 5x5 on the leg press at 585. And then when I go for the 5x5 on Sunday for the 275 squat, I will then go 3x3 at 635 on the leg press, then do 3 sets of 5 again on the deadlift. Now, why am I staying at 3 sets of 5 in the deadlift? Well, I am not satisfied with the quality of the repetitions at 405, 3 sets of 5. The 15 reps that I'm doing, I'm happy because I'm able to overcome the resistance. However, I'm really not satisfied with the quality of the repetitions, or I should say the ease of movement at this weight. Because when I go from 3 sets of 5, the next step up is 5 sets of 5. So I have to think, how well would I execute 5 sets of 5 at 405 from where I'm at right now? And I really just don't feel comfortable with the force production, nor the ease of force production currently at this weight, at this level of volume. So I'm gonna run this 405 for 15 reps total at least next week. If not, I'm probably gonna run it next week and the following week. And then from there, I'm gonna try to, because I'm thinking, my thought is, I'm gonna go for 5x5 on the leg press on Wednesday, but keep the 3x5 at the hack squat from where it is. Gonna keep that. So I'm gonna raise something, but I'm not gonna raise both lifts by 40%. I'm just gonna get my nervous system's gonna be completely trashed. So I figure, let me get the 5x5 at 585 one time. If it's easy, then when I go to do the squat on Sunday, I'm going to try to do the 25 reps at 275 on the squat, and then only 3x3 on the leg press, but up to 635. And then go back to the regular deadlift. I really don't want to go crazy with heavy volume strength sets on all 3, because I just don't think my body's ready for that. And it is only October right now. I'm looking to hit these strength goals by the end of December. So I want to be very patient. I want to make sure that when I go to hit the deadlift, let's say at either 425 or 435, 3x3, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna deal with that just yet. I want to be sure that when I go to displace the weight, that I'm super confident and I feel really stable, and that I have a track record of producing force evenly and fluidly, rep after rep after rep, to the point where even if I had to do more work and I'm not feeling good, that I could still move it because my movement is really good, and thus my confidence would also be really good, which will make it even easier to displace the weight. So, I got these things that I have this plan. The plan is working out pretty well. I'm feeling pretty decent. I did more work this week than I did the previous week. And the great thing about that is that I don't really feel that fucked up right now. I just felt fucked up 2 hours ago. So what I'm about to do now, I'm about to go home. I'm going to throw on some YouTube. I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to have a protein shake. I'm probably going to have a muffin after that for some extra carbs. Get my calorie count up. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to live a stress-free life for the rest of the day. And then I'm going to think about what I want to accomplish tomorrow. And all the people that I'm going to help tomorrow to accomplish what they want to accomplish. And having this kind of positive mindset, hey, Volkswagen Beetle. Having this kind of positive mindset is going to make it even easier for me to recover from all of this neurological stress, so that I can go and fuck shit up again on Wednesday. There's a couple things that I want to do. I want to really start getting my strength reps back up for my upper body, both in pushes and pulls. I need to figure out what I want to do and how I'm going to do it. But at least the lower body stuff is working, and I am recovering very well. Now, I do have a wrinkle in my program that is coming up in the second week of November. I am going on the SS Never Ender cruise with Coheed and Cambria and fans from Miami to Cozumel, Mexico. Now, the problem with that, I mean, yeah, you're going on vacation, everything's good. Well, the boat disembarks from Florida on a Saturday, which means that it's going to interfere with my Sunday training. Well, why would it interfere with my Sunday training? Well, they don't have barbells and plates on the cruise ship. At least they didn't have that when I went on the cruise 2 years ago. It was basically, a few machines, some, horizontal and vertical pull, some dumbbells, a couple of cables, no barbells, no powerlifting equipment whatsoever. So that would probably be a day where I might do some bodybuilding type stuff to kind of keep the pump up. And that would be kind of like a deload for the lower body. I probably would just do some goblet squats and some RDLs or what have you. I'm not really going to be able to go crazy with my lower body programming while I'm on the cruise ship. But I'm definitely going to want to get, that swell on, because there were some people that were unhappy and they voiced their unhappiness with my physique when I was on the boat, because apparently there's a problem with me because I was too jacked. And what do I need to be that jacked for, according to some of these guys that were on the boat? And I guess they weren't very happy with the way that I looked compared to them. So I got to make sure that I come back even better so they have more of a problem with how jacked I am. So I'm probably just going to switch, on vacation, get a nice pump, do some high volume stuff for my upper body, let my lats get swole and painful, let my chest get swole and painful, only for 1 week, and then go back to my strength program when I get home. Then I think Thursday or Friday, we get back to Miami and then get on the plane, come back to New York. So it's going to be very interesting to see what that's going to be like. I'm going to be bringing my my pre-workout. In little Ziploc baggies, and hope that they don't bother me in the TSA doesn't bother me because I have pre-workout and all of that. So that's pretty much it for today. I will be back here on Wednesday, and I'm going to let you guys know how the 5x5 went on the leg press. I suspect that it's going to go really well. Obviously, I'm going to be a little bit more tired going into the hack squat, but I have no doubt that I'm going to smash the hack squat 3x5 at 365. And I'm going to play around with that. And once I hit that 25 reps on the leg press, I'm going to immediately go up in weight 3x3 and then start thinking about 5x5 on the hack squat. So I never really want to do more than 2 5x5s in a single leg day. I want to make sure that if I'm doing a 5x5, a 3x5 or a 3x3 is in the program somewhere to cut down on neurological stress so that I can continue to recover the way I need to recover. So I've got a pretty solid plan on how to be aggressive but be smart, and to make sure that I can recover from this kind of stress that I've never felt before. So, of course, you guys are continuing to follow me on this journey. I need to get to that 3-plate squat. I need that 5-plate deadlift before December 31st, 2025. And you will see if I make it. You will see it. So it is time for me to start my recovery process with food and rest. I might even be able to see some titties when I go home. That would be great. So root for me on that. I will see you next Wednesday. Thank you so much for watching, as you always do. And I'll see you on episode 291.